Good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? And I don't know about you, but I have been thinking all afternoon what what needs to change in my thesis about the rest of the year, about 2021, assuming President-elect Joe Biden is sworn into office in late January. And the first thing that kind of struck me, I haven't heard this anywhere else, so I wanted to get it recorded so I can always point back to it just in case I am right. And that is, I believe for the first time that we have a legitimate shot at getting a skinny stimulus deal done. I don't normally do stimulus videos because I think they are just repeating what's in the news. What I am bringing you here is my opinion on how the dominoes might fall from here. I'm giving it to you early so I can brag if I'm right and you can make fun of me if I'm wrong. I like to take a shot. So just to summarize where we are today. Up until today, Nancy Pelosi has been basically negotiating all or nothing. Mitch McConnell in the Senate has basically said, no chance. I'm game to do a skinny deal, which is, I think it's 400 for unemployment. It might be 3, but let's assume it's 4. Let's see about some PPP money, and let's see about liability for businesses, right? Skinny deal. Nancy wanted 2.2 trillion. Mitch is like 6 or 700 million. Mitch's plan goes right to the people. Nancy's plan is a grab all for who knows who. This morning, before the declaration of a winner, I was pretty adamant that, damn it, I don't think we get a stimulus. I think everybody's digging in their heels. But now, I actually just had an idea that I want to run by you. Nancy was the most powerful Democrat until about 12 o'clock today. Nancy is now arguably the third most powerful Democrat in Washington. President first, vice president second, and then Nancy. Mitch used to be the second most powerful Republican. Actually third, right? President, vice president, then Mitch. Mitch, if the decision sticks, is now the most important Republican in Washington. So, I've looked it up. Biden and Mitch McConnell, they've known each other for over 30 years. They have both been Washington, D.C. lifers. They've actually done deals together. I believe both men realize we are right on the cusp of a potential double dip and maybe worse, depression. I believe soon as middle of next week, Biden is going to walk into Mitch McConnell's office and say, Mitch, let's get a deal done. And then they're going to negotiate a deal, the most powerful Democrat, the most powerful Republican. Then Biden is going to go over to the House and see Nancy and say, Nancy, get this deal done. The House of Representatives lost power from the Democrats, doing defund police and socialist this and that. They did not gain seats, they lost seats. So Nancy and her House Speaker position is no sure thing. She's got to rerun. But Biden is going to say, Nancy Pelosi, get this deal done. I think it could be, well, first off, if this happens, good for America. We have too big a swath of American citizens suffering. Food insecurity, lost wages. I mean, it is getting bad out there. So I think a skinny deal will get done. It will be much, 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 much smaller than what Nancy has been fighting for. But I think it can get done rather quickly. And my hope is people have some money by Christmas, just as an artificial date. So that's what I think. I think a stimulus bill for the first time gets done. I think it's the skinny one, not the all or nothing. I think the all or nothing is dead. I do not see Mitch ever doing that. I think Nancy has lost her power position. She is now the third most powerful Democrat, where she was the first up until this morning. I think that change alone switches up all of the negotiation power. Biden wants to come in with the economy not in tatters. If nothing happens by late January, oh man. Part of me feels bad for Mr. Biden, President-elect Biden. He is coming into a job that I would never want. Half the country hates him. The half the country that hates him passionately. The half that voted for him were like, I'll vote for him because I don't like the other guy. Not a great idea. Then he's got a VP, right, that may want his job. And then he's got a party that's pulling him one way and he wants to stay in the center. And he's got an economy in tatters. Man, Joe, I wish you luck. I wish you well. I'm sorry you've inherited a big pile of stuff. No president deserves to inherit what you are about to get. But I think Joe Biden and Mitch McConnell could get a deal done. The power board shifted in Washington. Nancy is no longer the most powerful Democrat. Joe is. Mitch is no longer the third most powerful Republican. He's the most powerful. Let's hope a deal gets done. I think a skinny deal is good for America. I think an all or nothing deal is bad. But I think a skinny deal, well positioned, that helps the people is good. Anything that helps the states and the big businesses, stop the zombie companies, stop helping people who go raise money on Wall Street. Let's help the people that you told to shut down. When you tell American citizens that their jobs are non-essential, first off, that's cruel. But if you're not helping them, make the ends meet, that's a true disservice. So at the end of the day, again, I wanted to bring this to you first. I've been thinking all day about, do I change my thesis about Q4? Do I change about 2021? I agree the Senate must stay Republican. I believe there's 2 runoffs in Georgia. They need one, but if they got both, all the better. The Senate needs to stay Republican. I believe our founding fathers way back in Washington and Jefferson and Adams and all those folks, I believe they envisioned split government. It means compromise. I'm very happy to see that. But yeah, let me know what you think. Again, I think what happens is Joe Biden walks into Mitch McConnell's office and says, let's make a deal. And then Mitch gives him the skinny deal. Biden maybe gooses Mitch $100 on unemployment, because I think Mitch comes in at 300 and Biden goes, come on, brother, give me the extra 100. And Mitch goes, okay, but we're not doing states. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. And I think a deal gets done. I don't know. I wanted to put that on record so I have a video to point back to. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself. Remember, the election's over. Let's take care of our business, our family, our investments, and let's be good people. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.